Hey, how's everyone doing today? So, there are definitely some stuff that you can see in game right now that kind of just describes what's going on for like the new battle pass and all that stuff. So, you can be able to get right into it. I guess Andrew wanted to gift me something, or Darth Yoda, as you guys can see. I have no idea what it's going to be, so kind of just really curious. Yo, no way, bro. Ah, man. That's so sick. Yo, I appreciate it, man. I'll definitely end up running this on this stream, that's for sure. I know he's got like edit styles and whatnot. Definitely the Kill Bill version is like definitely a really dope one. I like. And you know what's actually funny though is that I guess I do kind of have like one type of like jumpsuit type of thing, but it's like full gray. I think this version and probably the Kill Bill is probably like my favorite ones when it comes to like the color scheme for like this skin specifically. I wasn't expecting a skin. I was thinking maybe you would have got me like an emote or something, but a whole skin. Damn, dude. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to Darth Yoda on that one. My voice is a little crackly, just because I've been, this whole week I've been working so many hours, so I do appreciate it. This one's not too bad either. I think it's like this one, and this one's pretty cool too. This one's definitely a heavy hitter right there. Do I even have anything that would match with that? I guess that kind of matches, right? And then this, of course. Let me actually pull up the YouTube chat. And I can get into some teasers for you guys. The purple one can match that too. Yo, Andrew, what's going on? I appreciate it, man. I'm doing pretty good. Just pulled up the chat right now. Obviously, you just kind of tell that like I'm definitely tired. You can hear it in my voice. Kind of always been like that for me. You could always tell in my voice if I'm tired or whatever. How's your day going? Man, just setting up the chat, trying to get the stream going. Oh, man. Oh no, I love the skin, honestly. This skin like concept has been out for a while. Obviously, I think it came out in chapter 2, I think. But I was like stuck between getting the Jonesy one and what was it called? I don't know if it's still even in the shop anymore. Yeah, between the Tilted Trooper and the Fearless Flusher. I was stuck in between those, and I was like, you know what, like, because I got this one because like Kill Bill specifically, just because like if you look at how her, like that's pretty much Kill Bill right there, you know. So that's the reason why I got her, and I was like stuck between getting him, and I was just like, you know what, like, I stopped spending money, and I was just like, just worried about all that kind of stuff. So I definitely really appreciate the skin, bro. Really appreciate it. Much love on that one. Sorry about me being. It sounds like I'm sick. Actually, it sounds like. I'm just re-pulling up the chat right now. Your day's going good. Excited for next season. Ready to buy Kratos tomorrow. Oh, for sure, for sure. So, like, tomorrow's kind of like, I'm trying to, like, decide exactly what time. I do want to get on early, that's for sure. I'm just trying to figure out, because I do have a couple errands to run, and then my my one friend's son's birthday is well, it's not exactly tomorrow, but they're throwing a birthday party, so I'm trying to go to that as well. And it's just ironic that I'll actually possibly have time, because I was supposed to be going to work and whatnot too. So I'm just trying to figure it, like, I'm trying to get all that, like, situated, you know. But for sure, would definitely love to run some games with you. There we go. Alright, you already know the spiel. I would appreciate if you guys would follow, like, and subscribe to me on every other platform. I do stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, and TikTok as well. You use my supported creator code in the Fortnite item shop. It's going to be Jeffrey with 2 E's, Barrett with 2 R's and 2 T's. You can also use that in the Epic Games Store. It costs you absolutely nothing. Yeah, it seems like coughs and the colds are going around a lot. Both my mom and my brother are full of cold. Definitely. I mean, I was outside a pretty decent amount today, just because I was filming on the set of the show The Bear, and there was like outside scenes, so definitely I wouldn't be surprised if I just got a little sick off of that one. Would not be surprised at all. I think next season's let's see, level up pack is supposed to be a Agent Bright or whatever. I think that's supposed to be the level up pack for next season. So that might drop maybe tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure. But if you guys haven't gotten the Trailblazer Links set already, then you definitely want to grab that right now. I think these are getting out of the shop too, so if you haven't gotten either one of these, you definitely should. Let's see what else. It is kind of interesting, you know, like, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, Fortnite's for kids and stuff, but like, if you look at like all these tracks, like most of these are definitely not, you know, kids songs, you know. These are oldies, you know, like you got It Takes Two jam tracks, Aqua. I mean, the Lady Gaga songs, obviously, you know, like, she's in the shop, so they'll probably have like a variety of the songs. But like Say So, that would be, you know, obviously more like a kids era type of thing, I would say. But like you literally look at all these jam tracks you got from like Feel Good Inc., Gorillaz and stuff like that, like Down with the Sickness, Numb, all that stuff. Like those are definitely, you know, like my era type of things. I think they're bringing like the Bright Storm Bomber bundle into the shop because they're gonna have tomorrow the level up quest pack for Agent Bright. And then of course they got the Dread Fate. Kratos is probably going to be in the item shop tomorrow, and soon as the update goes live tomorrow. I am kind of curious about that. Like, no one, because I mean, I was looking at the leaked images, and they might actually just have it like right over here. But like, looking at this, it doesn't, like, obviously this is not a new skin. That's Potasius Peely. This is going to be Artemis right here. That's Athena, Zeus, Hades. This is Poseidon. A lot of people are not happy about Poseidon. And then Cerberus is right here. And then you got Cerberus's wolves. So the wolves will probably be like kind of like an NPC type of thing. From what I was hearing is that Cerberus's shotgun might even like spawn wolves or whatever, and then you can actually probably like tell the wolves to go like attack people, you know, because when you watch the video, which I'm gonna actually view in a second, it actually kind of like describes or like even shows Artemis was like putting like their hand down towards the wolf like to not go. So like it's kind of alluding to the fact that you might be able to like tell the wolves to go attack or not attack or whatever. So there might be like a trident that I think so. They were definitely alluding to Kratos coming back into the item shop or of some sort, because this is kind of like the Chains of Chaos if you think about it. And not only that, like they have Ares coming in, which is like these statues right here. This is Ares over here. They don't show the Ares skin, but Ares is going to be coming, and what he was doing, he was using this, and he's basically like kind of like the Chains of Chaos, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like alluding to the fact that, you know, like Kratos will come back and whatnot. So I wouldn't be surprised if people like using this as like the Chains of Chaos and whatnot. Also, you're playing normal games today or Rocket Racing? I'll play. I'm actually going to be playing normal games today. I was going to do Rocket Racing, but I was just like, I was looking at like how much time I actually had, and just like I was grinding and I was just working so much, so I really didn't have time to grind to get to Unreal. So it's kind of like, you know, down to the wire. But I'm going to be playing some regular matches today, that's for sure. I think Zeus actually looks pretty dope, especially with his armor, and then it's got like the these aren't even shotgun shells. These are more like grenade canister shells. But his lightning bolt's gonna be sick. Apparently, you're gonna be able to like charge up, and you'll be able to see it in the video. But you're gonna be able to like throw the lightning bolts at people. Probably even like control lightning to like come down from the sky, which is gonna be interesting to see what happens in builds. And then there's gonna be a flying mechanic. I think with the Zeus mechanic is probably obviously going to be like the best one to get. And then Hades is probably like another strong one. But the Zeus one, obviously, I think it's going to have like 3 different powers. People were saying like, oh, you might be able to fly with it. I don't think they're going to be able to like to do that. You might be able to like have like a teleport type of thing. But it's definitely going to be something that you throw at somebody. But because of the fact that they have the Artemis wings, or Athena, I guess you could say, which technically should have been Artemis that would have had the wings. But I know Athena usually did come down like an angel and stuff like that. But I think they're not going to have like you be too overpowered with the Zeus weapon. I think this is more like, you know, different type of ranged weapons. So like you'll have the trident or whatever, and you might be able to like, I don't know, throw water at people or something like that. And then the Hades is more like the grapple blade kind of in a way. And then obviously this is so like this will be like projectiles for Poseidon, you know, and it's kind of like a little weapon you could just like, I guess you could say like shooting stuff. It's kind of like a cannon in a way. And then this is projectiles as well. So like you got to figure that they're both like all three of them are brothers, right? Poseidon is going to be like the second, you know, down in line from Zeus. So like he's really strong, but obviously Hades is like really strong. Actually, no, Poseidon's the third, the youngest of the brothers, and then Hades is second, and then it's Zeus. Me personally, I like the Poseidon skin, and I think it's unique. What are you talking about? Yeah, no, the Poseidon skin, I think people were hating on it because of the fact that like the Ripple skin, it's like the least used skin in like all of Fortnite, you know. I think that's where the hate comes from. I like it too, you know, like it makes sense to do because of the fact that obviously it's like, you know, originally made out of slurp, which is liquid, you know, like that makes sense to do that. I just think it's the fact that like, you know, story wise, like they could have technically like made him more human in some way because, you know, like he's a god or whatever. Yeah, no, we could definitely play some games right now. I'm just kind of going like over the basis of like all this stuff. But we could definitely play some games. I'm kind of just doing like the whole teasers type of like situation, explaining all that and whatnot. This glider kind of reminds me of, which actually, matter of fact, because you're looking at the arrows, right? I'm kind of curious if like, because there is a skin and glider that you can use, which is the Bright Bomber. If you use that with the glider, the pickaxe, and like the whole bundle, you could actually press like the aiming button and it'll shoot like little rockets and like fireworks will explode. I'm kind of curious if maybe they might be like doing that with this and like the arrows will shoot out. But I guess we'll just have to see. Which is, it's, you know, it's kind of interesting. This might even be just a mythic, you know, and you might be able to actually like jump up in the air, kind of like a Nimbus cloud. You're getting on now. I appreciate that. But I think this is gonna be a regular glider, and then you have this one in the back, which, you know, we haven't seen before. So I'm thinking maybe that might be maybe Zeus's glider, or maybe even Athena's. I'm kind of curious, like, what other gliders they'll have for, like, all these characters, so. Alright, definitely gonna watch the video right now and kind of just go over, like, what happens in there. So. To be honest, that's like a very short clip, but like I was saying, you know, it looks like you charge up by using Zeus's bolt, and then Hades, I guess, like there's gonna be like a pit of hell, or like Hades itself, and maybe like that's like the boss area. I mean, if you watched it, you could see him like in the water or whatever, or the Souls of the Damned or whatever, and then he had like kind of a henchman in the back. They didn't really show Athena in there. They did show Ares, which you don't really see except for like the statues back here. So let's see. Bullets is on. Oh yeah, I did need to turn that on. There we go. You changed your name? Yeah, I figured it was you. I was like, who's trying to add me right now? Nice, nice. What made you, I know I don't have the mic on, because I usually turn it off and whatnot, and then I turn it back on. What made you change your name on there? Change the rap to probably something like the shards or whatever. Yeah, what made you decide to change your name though? I mean, everyone, decides to change it at some point. Me, it was kind of like, because when I was thinking about like having my name on here, and I don't know, it was kind of like interesting because I just like randomly decided, just like, okay, this is what I'm gonna use it as. Where is that main purple one? Here we go. Cars. Do that one, right? I'm just setting up the character right now. Sorry about that. I think I won't do it. I'll do no back bling actually. And then the pickaxe. I mean, theoretically, there's a lot of different pickaxes I can use when it comes to him. I know it's got like this glider. I think that's good enough. Yeah, as soon as we get into a match, the mic will be able to work after that. Yeah, pretty much got like all the rest of the milestones done. But I mean, like they're gonna have obviously for Battle Royale, they'll have a skin that I'll definitely grind. I just got bored of the number and I wanted something to represent my two favorite things. The MCFC is my favorite soccer and British football team. Manchester City Football Club. Nice, nice. And my favorite movie, John Wick. Okay. Nice. Would you say the first John Wick is your favorite, or do you have like a favorite out of that series? Yeah, so downtime is going to be at 3 a.m. Eastern time. So it should be... I'm kind of curious like how long it's going to actually take for the downtime. But I think tomorrow what I'll end up doing is, for like a portion of it, I'll just do like a custom just to kind of like look at the different POIs and stuff like that. So... they still got that glitch. They need to fix that. Yeah, because I like the scene where he gets punished and his son explains John Wick is okay. You want to land there, eh? I think what I might end up doing if they only have the gliders where like you can't like upgrade or like use all the other colors, then I think I would just end up like yeah, I think I might just like end up just doing like a whole bunch of things where I'm not not playing like depending on the season, and what you actually get, it's like less in of a way to like want to grind, I guess you could say. Ooh, big bot. Thank you. Less of a reason to grind, but because of the fact that like the next thing that they're having is going to end up being, like a skin that you can grind to get for that. And I kind of hope like they'll actually go and it'll be something that you can actually like change the color in between, which would make more sense. Oh, I appreciate it. I already got a blue one. Let's see what we got here. Sniper. Yeah, I'm coming up. What do we got here? Yeah, I guess so, right? There was some shots going on over here. Another big pot if you want that. I noticed that's definitely your favorite style in the colors. Definitely. So we both have our colors on there. Oof. If it was just a 1v1, I would have took that guy out. That guy would have been dead if it was just 1v1. Those are some sweats right there. Those are some sweats. Yeah, if we weren't worried about the two other duos, we would have been good. Yeah, but what I was trying to say is for like the ranked, if they didn't have that skin that you can like win, and then just be able to get like all the different, you know, like rankings or whatever, I would have just been like worried about the ranked. But like there is like that umbrella for the ranked or whatever, and I'm kind of just like okay with having that color specifically. Where is that? Like this one, you know, it's fine to have that color. I'm okay with that. I don't really have any other colors that are based off of that, but that guy that I was like fighting against, he definitely, like, his shots were horrible. I was just running back and forth, and I like was trying. I had like an option to probably do one more pump on him, but it is what it is. Oh man, I was thinking about getting that emote, but I was like, it's copywritten. I feel like, oh man, I wish that, like, you know, like there was like emotes that like you can use and it just wouldn't be copywritten, you know? That would have been so much better, honestly. I'm doing a little better when it comes to aiming down sight. It's just finding the right settings, man. That's what it's always about, right? Yeah, like this glider, I like just the concept of it. I think like the chapter 5 one, I don't really like that much. It just isn't as good, you know? Alright, let's see. Probably go over here, right? Oh, I got a first one on the Switch the other day. Nice. I remember my first win ever on Fortnite was on the Switch. I think that was like my first match I played. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, it's not that hard. And then it got hard later on. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Obviously, everyone says like, oh, it's because of bots and whatnot. I don't really think that's entirely true, just because like I remember when I played and like the people that I went against. Like the people that I went against, one of them, you know, like went in and you fighting the boss, I'm guessing. Where's that guy at? Whoa, 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 wow. That other guy did not miss any chance. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I see what happened. Definitely wasn't our fault. Yeah, GG's. GG's on that one. Is that where you're currently playing on right now? Is a Switch? Because if that's the case, I could just give you the leadership. No, Xbox. Okay, cool. Namaste. I know I have that one too. I just don't know where it's at. Dun, 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 dun. I'm kind of hoping that they finally start making the item shop somewhat worth it again. I mean, I didn't mind that it was like crappy item shops because I really wasn't working that much, so I wasn't really able to afford to get any skins. But now, you know, now I can technically. Yeah, I need like a full on like a full mouse. Yeah, I need a updated mouse pad because the one that I'm using right now, it's all right, but it's just, you know, I'm only able to move like this much, you know. I'm not moving, not able to get a full, you know, mouse pad experience. So kind of sucks. I mean, like my movement on the keyboard is good, all that stuff, but just the aim, being able to go down sight, all that stuff is janky because, you know, I'm not able to really play it out like that. There we go. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, gravel blade. Where's this guy at? Nah, got no more of that, huh? That guy sucks. Nice. Oh, coming over. Coming. That's this guy again? Jeez. Yeah. buddy. Not cool. I wonder if his buddy's here or something. I need some shields, that's for sure. Nothing, huh? Jeez. Is he down below or what? Where's this guy at? I feel like he's down below. No. Definitely not. Where is he at? Yo, Dave, what's going on, buddy? I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? I need to get some of these. Doing pretty good. Hopefully you're having a good one. I'm gonna try to reboot you right now. There's some loot over here. I might actually take that one up. Could I have some ammo? No, of course. Oh, right where I pinged it for the shield, there's some ammo right there. You could pick that up. As far as anything else, I got some SMG, but not that much. I could definitely give you some shotgun shells for sure. Yo, wow. Wow. Wow, I'm getting just wrecked right now. Yeah, be careful with those guys. For sure. Like, those guys aim, their aim was just like on point. I don't know what it is with this game. Everyone's aim is just like they don't miss anything anymore. It was just absurd. Yeah, see? They don't miss any of the shots. None of the shots, which is just like way too obvious. Everyone's using that DMA now. It's crazy. Ah, of course, man. It's always a team sport. Definitely team sport. We'll get it on the next one. Yeah, if you guys weren't aware, you can connect your Lego account. I think this is probably going to be like the last day you can do that to get this skin. I think it actually might be the last day for the other skin. Where is it? Where is he at? Where is he at? Is it Ty, I think? Is it spelled like that? I think, yeah. He's got like an edit style. Which I didn't know he had that edit style, but he does. So. But nice. Look at you. Yeah, I got like all the bright bomber skins. There's one that I don't have, which is the Wu-Tang bright skin. But I think I'll probably get it when it does come back into the shop. So I will end up having all the bright bomber skins. I got like all the other ones. I even got the PlayStation one, which was the first. Well, was it first? No, I would say it's the first bomber skin that I've gotten. Was the winter bomber skin. I'm trying to decide, like, exactly. I mean, I might go the first, like, week and just play ranked, just to kind of, like, get all that done. But I think the second week I'll do a whole bunch of ranked, just to kind of, like, get it out of the way. So, like, my lobbies won't be as sweaty, I guess you could say, later on, because that's kind of like how it is right now. They're just like super sweaty because I played ranked and whatnot. Did you get booted, or you didn't get into the match? What happened there? Well, it says that you're in a match. I just didn't see you in there. I went back to the lobby. I don't know what was going on with that. Are you still there, Andrew? I'm still there now. And I think I had like maybe one more match left in me too. Oh, Andrew, what happened, buddy? I don't know if your internet was acting up or what, which is a high possibility. I don't know what's going on. Damn, what I could do is actually talk about more about this. But let's see. Alright, so watch the video probably one more time and then go over that. Alright, Andrew, I don't know what's going on. I noticed that you were not in the match. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I don't know what's going on, Andrew. I don't know if you got kicked or what happened. I didn't see you in the match, so it said that you were in the match then. So I don't know if you're still on or what. Let's see. Yeah, it says you're still here. Let's see. See if that throws up any flags to you. Give it about like one more minute. Yeah, it says that you're on, but it didn't show you in the match. I don't know what's going on. I guess I could do that. Failed to send requests. Alright. So make that the last match that we played of the season. It's just way too sweaty right now, so gonna be kind of interesting to see how these mechanics work. So what I'm thinking, I don't know, it is kind of difficult to see exactly, because like a lot of these teasers don't really show like the full spectrum of what's going on. But it would be cool if they make it seem like you're able to use both, you know, in between each other, like simultaneously in a way. But again, it would be kind of hard to know exactly like how do you switch between, oh, I'm going to use the lightning bolt instead of like the SMG or whatever. So I think they just have it like that. A lot of people were speculating like, oh, you'll be able to like use this and then go right to that type of thing. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it's just them just showing like, oh, you're able to use both, but not at the same time, because you know you only have one trigger finger. You're not going to be able to switch back and forth. So I guess we'll just watch the video one more time, kind of just go through like a breakdown, and then kind of just go from there. It should be really interesting to see what happens with this season. They are obviously going to have like two different, you can see two different POIs. They're going to have like a mountain-ish area, which would kind of symbolize like, I think they're going to have like two different POIs. No, you're all good, Andrew. I understand. That's what I figured probably happened. I think I'm going to make that the last match. Kind of just finish it off on that one. And I'm just going to go through like a breakdown of this, and then I'll be seeing him tomorrow, mañana. But I think they're going to have two different POIs specifically. And then probably like miniature little, you know, areas. And then they're going to have like this one. Actually, matter of fact, they might even have more than just two, because this is definitely like Ares, right? And then they're going to have like, matter of fact, no, because I think they would have more than just like the two. You know, these are just obviously like two of them that they're kind of showcasing. You know, obviously this one's going to be like Cerberus. This is going to be like kind of his POI, but that could also be like the Wolf of Hell or whatever. And it's kind of like attached to Hades. And then obviously like Ares is the god of war, so it's like a war-ish area. It'll just be interesting to see, you know, like they could make this kind of like Olympus, or matter of fact, I think what they'll actually do is Spawn Island is going to be Olympus. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling that right now. Spawn Island will be Olympus, which would make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because like they had all these other seasons with like Spawn Island, and they made it a specific kind of like POI. It would just make sense to make Spawn Island to be Olympus, because you can't really reach it, you know, unless you know, whatever. Okay, we can play some games tomorrow if my Wi-Fi is fixed. No, for sure. I'm not exactly sure what time is the you know, new season when it's going to start. A lot of people are saying it might start at like pretty much 12 hours from now. If that's the case, I don't know if I would actually be able to stream it directly right then and there. Again, you know, because I'm trying to run some errands. I think, you know, possibly even some work stuff. And then my buddy's, you know, got a birthday party going on. And I'm just got a lot going on tomorrow, so. But I will try to definitely stream it. I might end up streaming it like late again, kind of like right around the time that I streamed it now. So, but without further ado, I guess we'll watch the video one more time and then kind of just end the stream on that one. So now that I'm thinking about it, this might actually be Olympus, you know. I think Zeus is probably going to be in here. And they might even actually even have Ares would be in here or something. So this probably is Olympus, just because it's like on top of a hill. And you got to go up a whole bunch of stairs just to get there. So that makes some sense right there. When Artemis was doing down the scope, there was another skin, which that skin might actually be like the secret skin, quote unquote, which is not really a secret anymore. But that will probably be the secret skin that they'll have. So a lot of people are speculating it might be Luffy from One Piece, which is kind of hard to tell exactly what skin it could be, but I appreciate the skin, Andrew. Definitely love it. out of like all the skins that I've gotten gifted to me, like I've gotten this one. There is another one I got. There's another skin that I got. I do it based off of seasons. Let's see, so there's that one. This was another one that was gifted. And then the gunner skin would be the other skin I was gifted. Yeah, you can see like all the bomber skins I got like right here. I pretty much have all of them except for the bright skin. And then of course the gunner skin, which is the other one, which should be, I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's somewhere around here. But you get the gist of it. I got the gunner skin. And of course I got the other dark bomber. So the reason why I didn't get the bright skin, the Wu-Tang bright skin, is just because, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it just says bright and it doesn't say bomber, you know, like, that's kind of like the synonymous, like, depiction of it, you know, like, obviously, you know, like, that's specific, you know, like, bomber, it has to have bomber at the end of it in order to be considered like a bomber skin. So, but without further ado, I do appreciate everyone stopping by. Appreciate you stopping by, David. Andrew, appreciate the skin. Really love it. Again, we'll definitely get some games in tomorrow. Hopefully your Wi-Fi is fixed. I don't know exactly what time I'm going to be streaming, again, because like I don't know when the downtime is over exactly. People are speculating that, you know, like downtime is at 3 a.m. today. But then again, it could like end up being 8 hours from then, so like 11 a.m. would be kind of like, you know, Eastern time. Could be like the right around that time. Don't think I would really be able to play exactly then, so it is kind of an iffy situation as to what time I'll be streaming exactly. But other than that, I do appreciate the games with you, even though they were short-lived and the last one didn't really work out because of your Wi-Fi. That's perfectly fine. But without further ado, appreciate everyone that stops by. I would appreciate if you guys would use my supporter creator code in the item shop. If you are on right now, if you're worried about, like, if you have the Fortnite crew and you want to make sure that the Fortnite crew is actually still using my supporter creator code, you have to make sure that you upload it now so that when it does do the update, it would actually put towards the supporter creator code to be able to help out with that. You have to put it in now before the update. So without further ado, I appreciate if you guys would use supporter creator code JeffreeBarrett in Fortnite Item Shop and Epic Games Store. It's going to be Jeffrey with 2 E's, Barrett with 2 R's and 2 T's. You could also use that specifically to find me on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Those are the main streaming platforms that I do stream on. You could also use that to find me on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and Twitter. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream, and I will catch you guys in Season 2.